The environment is doing horribly. Those dogs have destroyed it by caring only about themselves. The dogs only care about how much money they can make and use shady practices to keep it all. The cat crates made by their conglomerates are so bad. The crates suck in the natural environment and belch out black smoke. The dogs' cat crates do not meet any emission standards or fuel efficiency because they run the nation. Some cats have tried to make more efficient crates, but they were destroyed by the dogs. The dogs destroy anyone who dares to undermine them, and attack cats simply for looking at them wrong. The time has come to put an end to this. I have decided to infiltrate the base of the dogs. By infiltrating their base, I might find the secrets I need to destroy them. The first obstacle I face is getting into the city limits of Dogston. There are checkpoints all over the city limits to keep the cats out. I will have to approach at night in order to avoid being seen. The spotlights are easy enough to avoid, but I still have to get through the armed guards that are everywhere. Night has come and it is time to attack. I have rounded up some allies who are willing to risk their lives by distracting the guards. We have secured some radios to communicate on a different frequency so the dogs cannot hear us, but we have listeners for their communications. We will start the attack during the shift change. Start the attack, I yell into the radio. I light my fuse on the bomb that will provide the distraction. I have dressed up in a homemade uniform to look like the guards' uniforms. I should be able to sneak in during the battle. Boom! The bomb has just gone off. From my hiding place, I can see that the guards have started running towards the explosion. Now is my chance to infiltrate the base. I have to get past the 5 fences surrounding the building and make it to the catacombs. My claw shooter is locked and loaded for any enemies encountered. The first fence is just a basic fence that I was able to tear a hole in. I had to think of other solutions for the other fences, though, as they are electrified. The second fence, luckily, I was able to dig underneath. For the third fence, I had to walk to the transformer and short it out, allowing me to go over it. I'm stuck on the top of the third fence now, though. I need to stay off the ground because it is a minefield, but there is barbed wire across the top of the fences. Luckily, I built extra bombs. These should be able to set off the mines for a clear path through the field and blast a hole in the fence big enough for me to get through without electrocuting myself. Yay, it worked. I am now heading for the catacombs. After several minutes, I have found the entrance into the building. I carefully look around before starting to pick the lock. I didn't plan on the lock being so complex, though. I hope I don't get caught by one of the guards patrolling the catacombs. There are multiple levels of security on this lock. First is the basic lock, which was easy to pick and only took me a minute. Second, there's a DNA lock that scans you to find out if you are part cat. Luckily, I was able to hack it with the blood that was covered in from the first few guards that I killed. Wow, that was close. A guard just attacked me. I managed to avoid it, though, and shoot my claws at the dog. That dog is writhing in pain now, trying to take his ID card. With the ID card, I was able to make it past the final lock in the catacombs and get into the lockdown room. Luckily, the key card shut down the safety measures. I am now on the first floor of the complex. I need to find a map to show where I'm going, though. During my search for the map, I saw some gruesome secrets the dogs were hiding from the world. They were pulling cats apart limb by limb. In another room, they were exposing cats to toxic chemicals in order to find out how to kill us. In the top secret room, I found a horrific discovery. The dogs were planning a new world order. I have finally found the map of the building. I just need to get through a final door and I will be able to flip the master reveal switch. When turned on, it will broadcast the plans of the dogs to every cat on the planet. I have to move quickly, though. I just got a message that we are starting to lose our battle outside the building. The dogs have brought in reinforcements and managed to start driving my allies back. Picking the lock on the final door took forever as it had an almost unpickable lock. Finally, I was confronted by the ultimate guard. He stood 6 feet tall, must have weighed 300 pounds, most of which was muscle. My claw shooter was useless on him. The only way that I could kill him would probably be a nuclear explosion, and wouldn't you know it, there's another button to blow up this facility with a nuke. I honestly don't know why the dogs were stupid enough to put a switch to reveal their secrets and self-destruct button in their headquarters. I just need to get past the loop blocking my way, and I better do it soon as the battle is almost completely over. At least the guard wasn't too smart. I got him to look at an imaginary dog tree. While he was preoccupied, I was able to quickly flip the reveal switch. The brood is now pretty mad and is starting to break free of its chains. I started running right before the final chain broke. The dog is now chasing me around the first floor. I will be able to set the self-destruct sequence in motion, but I will probably not survive. I started running back towards Button. As I reached it, I activated it with my tail and turned around hoping to get past the brute blocking my way. When the brute rears up to smash down on me and break my back, I fly underneath him and head for the exit. Just before I reach the exit, I get a message that we have to retreat. I yell into my radio to run. Now through the front doors I had the brute chasing me and the guard shooting at me. I'm surprised I was able to survive during the escape. As I reach the fences, I see the nuclear missile incoming and run harder. As the nuclear missile hits the center of the complex, right as I reach the fences. Now all the guards are ignoring me and running for their own lives, but it's too late. The nuke explodes, catching me in its shockwave and sending me flying out of the compound. The brute was instantly killed in the moment of the explosion. With the headquarters and their best suppression techniques gone, the dogs are now powerless. Maybe the attack will inspire courage among the cats of the world and they will join our rebellion and end the dogs' reign.